guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing AI, the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we visited a lot of people.
We're here at the Yakuza.
Yeah, yes, the Kumakura gang. And we had a quick time event. We have a senator, So Sajima. Congressman, yes. And we also left Mizuki with Mama to get picked up by Boss or someone from Abyss. We're gonna, before we head off, let's do another voice acting little trivia. We have Moma, Kaiji 10, and for me, he voiced Ricky in River City Girls, and the Megalobox, he voiced Joe, the main character. He voiced Detective Pikachu.
Oh gosh.
You're also gonna have to help me with this because there's two Danganronpa characters.
Gonta and Hiro.
Yeah.
Actually, I know this voice actor. I looked him up. He's also Owain from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yes. He's also the Looker in the Pokemon Generations anime.
You mean Looker? Not the Looker. Looker. Detective Looker.
The Looker. Yeah, Looker. Then you said Fire Emblem.
Owain. Or Odin if you're in Fates, but fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Fates
right.
was a terrible game. Shiro, and I don't know what the hell that name is. Ignatius?
Ignatius?
I don't know who that is. I have blocked Fate from my mind whatsoever.
No.
I hate that game. The game never should have existed. I've blocked it from my mind.
Passionate feelings! Tell us how you really feel, Echo.
Oh, I absolutely do.
From Tales of Zillia.
Wingo.
Yeah, Wingle. Then Owain from Awakening. Also, Raymond Oswell. But the Tales of...
I don't remember that character. Grayson was also a terrible game in my opinion. And I don't remember anything from that game.
Alright, that, I believe, kind of clears out the voicing section.
I like his D&D campaign, Dark and Dicey.
Yeah.
He was the DM in Dark and Dicey, and I enjoyed it a lot. I really wish there was a second season, but there's no second season, and unfortunately. Yeah. Instead, I just have to watch that season over and over again. At least they're 2-hour-long episodes.
Right. I believe that does wrap up all our voice acting trivia. So before we also jump off, we were going to look into the log and look at Mama's profile.
Mama. Okay, I can't go down. Got it. Osamu Oishi. Gender neutral. Ooh. 36. October 11th. Profession. Tending bars. Selling information. Lights. Loincloth. Switching. Okay. Making them touch. Okay. Dislike. Hate crimes. Customer who throw up in the bar. That's fair.
Reasonable.
Hobby. Polishing bonito. Watching videos. I'm very confused about polishing bonito.
Yeah.
Like, they polish a bonito fish, but I'm not sure what's up with that.
Uh-huh.
Like, is that like a wooden carving of a fish? Is that like an actual fish that they're polishing?
Or is it metal? Yeah, I don't know.
Is it metal? I don't know. Skill. Has the uncanny ability to detect virginity. Okay. Overview. Mama owns the bar Marble in Golden Yokocho in Shinjuku. Date and Okimura are regulars there, and she knows them well. She's also an information broker in the criminal underworld. Okay. Fair. Okay.
Cool.
The receptionist.
Yeah, you want
Yakuza A, Yakuza B.
B.
Female. Oh my god, there's an actual name. Wait. Where's boss? There's no name. Oh my gosh. But the receptionist has a name! This is bullshit. Ritsuko Enshu. Female, 36, 22, June 22nd, sorry. Investigating receptionist likes yellow spotted river turtles. Okay. Dislike men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. What the fuck is a baller? Whatever. Hobbies, gambling, partying. Skills, anti-aging techniques. She uses lemon skates. Receptionist, she likes men that are real bros, can vibe with them from the jump. Lately, her soldier has been stepping up on her though. Oh, I hate men that are real bros. But the more important one, Shinpei, what guy? Male, 24. Oh, youngin. Likes ass. Heroic noble, his boss. Dislike police, his big brother. Animal cruelty. Hobbies, training dogs. Skills, won a dog training contest. He's the lowest ranking member of the Kumakuras. He once had a dream of pursuing this top spot in the game, but has since decided that he'd rather focus on training his favorite dog. I'm
assuming his favorite dog's name is Bull.
Or is a boat dog. Training him in what? Akusa B. Dokuta Yogano. Male, 42, March 14. Profession, game member, likes dominatrix. Dislike, domestic violence. That's interesting. Hobbies,
that's a
taxation.
That's a line. That is like a very clear line in like separating. Yeah.
Skill, suturing. Perhaps due to the way he looked, he often mistaken for a low-ranking member, even though he's toward the top. He typically does office work. He has recently fallen in love and lost a lot of weight. Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
So,
I guess we're going now to
Lemon Skate. Because Ota's there.
This is all really suspicious.
You're telling me.
What is?
The receptionist.
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Oh, that too.
There's definitely something going
I mean,
on.
I'm not surprised.
I agree.
There has
But
to be
I'm
something
not
with the
sure
government,
it is
right?
linked
There
to the
has
new
to be.
Cyclops
Right.
serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
It has to do with the older one. What?
Alright, time to talk to Iva.
Huh. Who are you? Scream like a little girl, roar like a lion.
Scream like a little.
Scream like a little girl. They gave it to you.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Mom?
Idiot.
Idiot.
They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway,
He keeps
you're
saying
Iva, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
Does she have
I am
pants?
overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Oh.
You
AR.
can't see me through your right eye.
Yeah.
Only your left.
Oh.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You can't pop into my eyeball without
You
permission.
do realize I do that all the time.
So, about your... Oh, man. Okay, so that was a one-time only choice. Okay. About your appearance. Because we're gonna get
Come to
rid
think
of the
it,
stupid one
You
first.
look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh,
bear.
this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Because I hate you. I'm going to have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
So do the others not
As
see
a
the bear?
Haircut.
No, they do.
Pretty drastic haircut.
Oh,
This
wait,
is
do they?
AR.
No, yeah, because Iba still pops out of the eye, and so that's actually happening.
So that's an actual form, and this is just AR that
Yeah.
she projects into his eye.
Yeah.
So, how is So related to Kumakura's?
I looked into that.
Good.
Unfortunately, I did not find
Momo's
anything in our
face.
database that could
Yeah.
connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Yes.
Please.
All right.
How is So related to
Mr.
Kumakura?
Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Okay.
But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
Huh.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Suspicious,
Explosion at a chemical
suspicious.
plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There
Before
is
the
another
price drop.
interesting fact.
Yeah.
After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
Yeah.
That
So
would
you
be
think.
true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Oh, great. I'm not gonna be
We
able
will
to have
have to
the other
continue this conversation
conversation
later.
now. 'Cause This
I
is
am
actually
receiving
the
a call from
important one.
headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Oh boy.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
But who is he?
Who
Whose number
is-
is 89?
Who's
Do you
89?
think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
It would depend on who they are. I never got a chance to pick the other option.
Yeah.
Damn it! Try to pick the one that I think is less important, but I still end up picking the one that is important.
Lemniscate.
I'm gonna say this: 89's voice sounds like a little deeper Date's.
Oh, Date.
Oh,
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
did A-Set reject you?
Yeah. I just found out online.
Oh, about
Corpse at
Renju.
Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Wait,
So
you
that-
didn't know?
Was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Cutscene? Or, okay, not cutscene.
Not cutscene. Hi, receptionist.
Breast? Oh my gosh. Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
A long podcast.
Schedule. It should end soon.
All right.
Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Okay, I'm just like real suspicious of her.
I'm glad.
Because of Ace Attorney. Fine, you're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
I bet she has a bad
But
voice.
despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you,
something.
if you don't mind me asking?
Right.
I turned 36 this year.
Check the log.
You're
Check the other one. The
Well, she
You
just
can't,
said,
yeah.
and yes, that was it.
Okay, was it? Okay. I just wanted to see if she was lying.
If she was lying, she would say something younger than
Uh-huh.
nerdy. You want to get food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Oh, I was like,
I
she
kinda like
she heard how I said it.
and I kind of like you.
Haiba,
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know
you have
about
to be a
me.
deep girl.
I'm a reptilian.
Oh,
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
are you a scaly?
Reptilian humanoid alien.
A
They're
scaly?
said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
A scaly? The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's why I decided to call her, not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Oh, you jerk!
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
Oh my!
You
God.
idiot, Dante!
I want to run away. I never look back.
You idiot, Dante! I never proceeded with this. Keep going.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter.
I just go. Yeah. Oh my god. I wish that Ota was a little bit more in frame for that scene.
You know what I wish? Aiba actually did going out of his eye and running away.
Okay, Ota. So where have you been?
Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Of course.
And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Renju's case, I guess.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Right next to the
Wait,
receptionist.
it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Start talking.
Oh, in this case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No.
What?
A woman.
Half of his body gets up hella hot
Yeah.
Okay, look.
when he lies.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
I
Got
fucking knew
So
it.
Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it.
No,
I
there
guess.
isn't.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this.
You don't
She wouldn't
know
hurt
that.
anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
That doesn't mean
Those who
anything.
Kill people?
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Okay, well, first about Mizuki,
Yeah.
because obviously he has some problems. Don't put people up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
You don't actually know her. Like, you won't actually see the depth of their character if you put them up in a pedestal.
Yeah.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain.
I'm her roommate.
Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Why would you describe a sexy
What
scene
kind
as
of novels
questioning?
are you writing, kid?
What?
Weirdo. It's not like, what? Got it.
A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah,
It's cold.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
What?
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all
What
great
was the
creators
song?
need to have. After
I'm sure
that,
you'll hear it.
I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
I want to bitch slap you right now. I didn't say she's the murderer, but looking at it that way doesn't mean jack shit. You don't actually know her if you keep saying it like that.
Yeah.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
Do it for Iris.
Well, you have to do it for Mizuki. You owe it to her.
Yeah.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
They
I
didn't
didn't
use
see.
the elevator.
They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Mizuki? No, A-Set.
Date.
I thought you were
Iris,
in underground
something I
in
need to
this
ask you.
building, not somewhere
Come
else.
with me.
Yeah, we do need you not around, what's his name? Ota.
Yeah.
Oh, boss. No, this is an official one.
Mm-hmm.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
security camera. This interrogation room has 2 surveillance cameras. Well, this is one of them. The other is installed near the door. Security camera. There are pipes on the wall.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Okay, use for integration. Let's face it first. We're in the interrogation room, and he's just looking around. Oh, two-way mirror. It's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here, of course. Those things we see in TV.
No, that's it.
Okay, look, she's like facing him, and he's just facing this fucking mirror.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right, Iris.
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right? Let's just go with that.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
How about this surveillance camera? Okay, that because there's more things leading out for that. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history.
Oh.
At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
But? No but? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. There's more questionings. So you have an alibi for last night. I feel like that's a one-off thing.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
She answered kind of quickly for that.
Thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
What happens if they talk
Not
to someone who's
necessarily.
super anxious? I just want to
We
know.
must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Because he wasn't killed there. No. Okay, they all have line of questioning.
they are.
So
Yeah,
I'm
they-
just gonna continue with one after another. So let's just go back to the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Okay, what were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions.
I mean,
However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
that is true.
That's true.
But I don't know exactly her state of memory retention. I guess is the best way to say it.
She could have a photogenic memory.
Yes. Oh no, like even with a photographic memory, like
Photogenic.
even with a photographic memory, you will have to be checking the time constantly. For that. Like, I get home, sometimes I don't even check the time. I'm just like, I get home, I just go off and do my own shit, and then it's like 7.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be like, I'll be home for like a couple hours maybe. So she'll have to be checking the time constantly for that. Like 6:15. That's a very exact time to know. I would have been like, I think sometime after 6 or something. Like, if anything, okay. Can I ask your mom about the alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
Because she was out?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Oh, flashback.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Using the drug. I'm just like wondering if she is the killer, how easy it would for her to strangle someone. She used a twisted cloth of some type and strangled him with her left hand. That'd be pretty difficult. Of course, with the drug, like, there wouldn't be much resistance. But, like, the action of just doing it herself would be difficult. And because it's her left hand, it would be harder for her to take out the left eye. Because you have to go across the body. Versus the right eye, which is just going straight. But it's just suspicious. I'm not sure if she is the killer. It's just suspicious. And they're, like, going down this line of thinking, and I just want to, like, expand upon it. When did you find out about Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know? Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Well, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
It's possible.
No, it's still possible.
Because he has
See.
he was sedated.
So, welcome to Ace Attorney Light.
Okay. Is Look checking?
Look is checking.
Okay, so Show is presenting.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzo. This drug is commonly used. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromise.
I want to quickly go over this.
Sure.
Not really have them talk. Weight 160 pounds. Discovery of the body.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid hanging from a beam on the ceiling. He was found
Over
over
counter.
the wire was one end was attached to a. The kegs hold approximately. They weigh approximately
pounds each, so that makes it about I did this 165.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
Oh, they didn't
Oh,
take that.
that's
Oh my
Reggie was
gosh,
killed
the way they
elsewhere
said it
and
sounded
moved
like they
to
took his
Randy's ground.
intestine out.
Yeah.
No wonder things didn't make sense when you were talking earlier.
Yeah.
It just means that his intestine is empty.
Yeah, he took a big old dump.
The way they made it sound, it sounded like they cut him open and took out his intestine. That's why I was like,
Right?
that's why I was like, okay, so he has to be less than 150 now. No. He's still about 160 pounds.
Yeah.
And those kegs were filled up with just enough to hold him. It's about 165. But man, that was not clearly
Yeah.
said.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat. The weapon used to commit the murder was the criminal likely wrapped it around Renju. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure. In short, Renju. Sunfish Pocket is located according to the records. From the elevator stopped on at 8. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, so those barrels were 44 pounds
You can see.
each.
You can check it one more time to get the
Oh.
again.
Okay.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish. That means...
He was in the oil drum, so I already deduced that he was. I didn't think it was obvious. I had to state it, but he was transferred in the oil drum.
Right.
The oil drum is
The oil drum inside, the type that has a lid you can open. With about empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Sorry, 44 pounds. 44 pounds.
160.
So about 200 pounds with Renju in it,
Which leaves
which leaves
how much weight difference?
about 100 pounds weight difference from the elevator records if someone moved a single oil drum with Renju's body in it.
Yeah.
So it has to be someone about 100 pounds, which
100-ish
is
pounds.
100-ish pounds, which suggests someone with a smaller body.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's go with sedation.
Yeah.
And X is this one. Did
A
I do
heavy
it?
Yeah.
concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body.
Meanwhile, Dotty's
Renju
been
was practically
walking
in a
around
coma before he
Iris.
died.
As
He
we
wouldn't
go
have
through the
struggled.
evidence.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it
the
could
case.
be done.
Ingenuity?
Okay. But the kegs, where's the kegs? Is this the one that says the kegs? The discovery of the body. Look. Keg over thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Show the keg. But the kegs were used
It
to
went
counter.
like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Drum.
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
The elevator. How? The elevator record and the oil drum. So, show. Could have been something. I need more. Just put. Oh, I have to do it in the precise lining. Huh. But yes, putting it in there and then using the elevator to do it. Wait, are we trying to establish that he was put into the oil drum first? I'm 5 steps ahead.
Yes, you are, especially when we're explaining it out loud before the game even gets to that.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Oh my gosh. He's
Just
saying
be
out
quiet.
loud.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Boss is also like.
Boss knows, but yeah.
Boss is also like, Dante, you idiot.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Did we?
Where is this
Oh, yeah.
coming from?
Yeah.
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Okay. Okay, so Renju is about 160. This makes it about 204. And then the elevator records were around 310. So 105 plus 204 is about 310.
Yeah.
So if you have the weight of the body, oh my gosh, and the weight of the oil drum, and the elevator record shows that it's whatever.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Huh.
Can you check Tate?
It's me.
Oh, okay, nothing funny.
Is it me?
Is it me?
Who is this handsome male model? Oh, just me. I can see myself. Wait.
What? Oh, okay.
Well, I wanted to also see her hands later.
Ah, shit.
You didn't take her phone?
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
I think she's hiding something, but I don't think she did it.
Sync with her.
Oh.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
You didn't take her phone? Gosh, Date, I knew you were an idiot. But this is different.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Oh, gosh. Huh. TV, windows, and the light coming from above. And the front door, I guess.
Okay, guys. In the next episode, we are going to be starting Sinking in the Vein, discovering Iris's secret. Been very interesting. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.